Good evening for everybody from Old Trafford. We were due on the air about 10 to 3, but there was a massive delay on the M62, so the game was put back an hour and a half. So we're live now. It's a Sunday night game essentially now with more or less a 5:30 kickoff. So apologies for the late delay, but we're able to bring you this game live. There was a lot of traffic problems, and of course the Arsenal team coach was held up on the way to Old Trafford on the M62. But everybody's fine, and the game takes place. Arsenal, if they win today at Old Trafford here, they will go above Manchester United. In fact, they'll go joint top. But as I say, Manchester United could go up to 4th with a win against the Gunners. It's Johnny Wellesby here, and Old Trafford is absolutely buzzing for this one. The teams are just about ready in the tunnel, so it's time for me to hand over to your big match commentator this evening. Say good evening to Johnny Tilsley. Johnny, it's all yours. Hello, and a very late afternoon, Sunday afternoon to you all. We were scheduled to kick off at 3 o'clock, but we're kicking off an hour and a half later because of traffic issues here at Old Trafford. But we're here now. The match live is back. He's on with you now. Manchester United and Marcus Rashford going really well at the moment in 6th position, but Arsenal can take joint leadership of the Premier League. Unai Emery's side really getting it together this season, that's for sure. Now Arsenal have been forced into a significant change at the back. There is no, and the changes at centre-back. Bernd Leno starts in goal for them, and it's Mustafi who misses out, who comes in to replace Socrates, who's suspended. Apart from that, the team really does pick itself. Right with the midfield with Cabellas playing alongside Lacazette, who's the main striker. Aubameyang will play on the left.
Thank you, Old Trafford.
One of the biggest games in English football this afternoon takes place as we hurtle towards autumn time now. Sunday evening, and we're underway now. Late Sunday evening, as I say, kick-off time was delayed due to traffic problems on the M62. It's Arsenal getting us underway now. The match live. Our first visit to Old Trafford this season. Aubameyang, Guendouzi. When Arsenal with a win could go joint top this afternoon. Nice again. Pogba. Manchester United really, apart from that early defeat, have really risen really up to the occasion, although they were beaten by Cambridge in the Cup earlier this season on penalties, a game I covered for ITV. It's a good ball towards Aubameyang. Now Xhaka. Mustafi. 13 minutes gone here on the match. Manchester United 0, Arsenal 0. Konashniak. Oh, good play from Guendouzi. Guendouzi! Oh, he's a man. Hit a defender in there, and it might have been Maguire it hit. Well, that's Manchester United's next game up at St James's Park next week. It's going to be a tough one up there for them. We've got 60 minutes gone in this one. Well, the days of Keane and Vieira and all the battles of the top two are certainly a world away here. But it's Arsenal who made the better start. Aubameyang. Cabellas. Xhaka. Juan Mata. Rashford. Well, he did well there, Marcus Rashford. He did magnificently well. And the ball ushered back to Bernd Leno. Konashniak. Straight here to McTominay. Pereira. Well, Bissanka here for Manchester United. Pereira is offside. That has not pleased the flurry of Arsenal fans or the Manchester United fans. Touch and go whether he was level or not. Arsenal free kick. Mustafi with it. Offside against Pepe. Nicola Pepe. Cost Arsenal in the region of something like £72 million in the summer. Two and a half to 3,000 Arsenal fans have travelled up the M1 and then the M6 and the M62, which was all sorts of traffic problems, which caused mega delays. There was roadworks and there was a bit of an RTA on the way here, which didn't help matters. So the kick-off had to be put back for safety reasons. It hasn't affected Arsenal's play too much. Guendouzi. Here's James. Rashford. Mata. Here's Rashford again. Oh, he should have scored. Well, a man in his form, Marcus Rashford, should have scored. Got through, got the shot off, but he pulled it wide. High and wide as it turned out. Goal kick given. There's Sir Bobby Charlton. That's the gallery we're sat in, to the left hand side of your picture. Inside the final 10 minutes. Game really hasn't sprung to life yet as a real contest, although Mashman has had the best chance so far. Pereira. Mata. Pereira again. Rashford. Pereira has darted inside, the ball cross, and Leno gets it away for Arsenal. Here's Cabelos, scored a magnificent goal in the cup against Walsall the other week. Guendouzi. Here's Lacazette. It's Alex Lacazette. Pulls it wide. Goal kick to Manchester United. And as this first half comes to a conclusion, it looks like it's going to be stalemate. Well, Rashford and Lacazette with both the outstanding chances for both sides.
There will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
Fourth official has indicated 3 added minutes, incidentally, at the end of the first half. Now Daniel James. Oh, what can the Welsh wizard do here? He's got Rashford in the middle. It's James, pulled back here for one Mata. And it is half blocked, and Leno got the ball, and there goes the half-time whistle from the referee. No, it's a free kick to Manchester. It's a free kick, in fact, to Arsenal. Looks like a foul there on Leno. I'm sure it will be the last act of. It's been a pretty tough first half in all, and the referee blows for the half-time whistle. Well, Rashford has come closest for Manchester United. Lacazette has come closest, but that's been about it, really, in what's been a really tame first half. Well, let's hope the second half picks up. Half time, 0-0. And welcome back to the Old Trafford as Andre Mariner, the referee for Birmingham, gets us reconvened for the second half. Arsenal now attacking the goal to our right. Manchester United to the left. The famous Stretford end, they like to attack in the second half of games. It's Arsenal on the break here with Pepe. First half a little bit tame, perhaps. Pepe's cross into the penalty area, well taken by David De Gea with Cabelos breathing down his neck. It's going to be a throw to, I think it's going to be to Arsenal. Down below me in the Near side. It's Guendouzi. David Luiz. Konashniak. Into Xhaka. Xhaka to Guendouzi. Shot was deflected. Fell very favourably for Luke Shaw. Now Harry Maguire for Manchester United. £89 million, £80 million signing from Leicester City. Here's Pereira. And the case just becoming a little stretch in towards Rashford. Oh, he's headed it straight at Bert Leno. And Marcus Rashford, the form he's shown in recent weeks for Manchester United, will be very disappointed he didn't make anything of it. Nicola Pepe. Free kick surely against Luke Shaw. And that might be the game's first booking with an hour gone. Mr. Mariner taking the hard line with Shaw. We're going to see an Arsenal substitution. We're going to see the Mercurio Mezzadurzel, and he's going to be replacing Danny Cabellos here. Can he add some German efficiency and flair to the proceedings here, Mezzadurzel? It's Maitland-Niles with the free kick. Oh, it's a waste. Completely wasted by Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Straight to Daniel James. It was poor. Pereira. Rashford. Arsenal could go joint up, remember, with a win. United could go as high as third, potentially, or maybe even joint fourth. Here's Shaw. Shaw's cross, and, well, Leno had to tip that one over. It's a corner. Leno couldn't take the risk. It was dipping all the time. It's a Manchester United corner. Pereira to take. Will he go long or will he go short? Short to Mata. Juan Mata. He goes down. Penalty. It's a penalty to Manchester United. Silly challenge there by, I think it was Pepe on Mata. Ball and well and truly gone. And Unai Emery can't believe it. It's a penalty and it's Paul Pogba to take it. Now, will it be that very slow, wiggly one up here against Bert Leno? He's missed it! I don't believe it. Paul Pogba, of all people, £80 million, £89 million worth, has just placed a penalty from 12 yards wide. Sensational happenings here at Old Trafford, and yet, remarkably, we're still goalless here. Arsenal have ridden some luck. And Juan Mata, who was fouled in the build-up to that penalty, which was missed by Pogba, is replaced by Jesse Lingard. So Arsenal escape. How? I'm sure Unai Emery will be in the better position than I to tell you, but that's the way it is. Here's Rashford. James will get this. I thought the ball was badly overhit and it had to be turned away for a corner to Manchester United. And they're really knocking on the door as we see that penalty again. It was a very lazy but casual sort of kick, penalty kick that Pogba struck. And in the end it was really poor. And will they go short? Pepe's close at hand. Yeah, they're going to go short here. James's cross, Leno's punch. Rashford will retrieve it though for United. Wan-Bissaka joining the attack. It's Wan-Bissaka! Just wide in the end. Goal kick. Really a defender's type of shot that. And Wan-Bissaka, £50 million he cost Manchester United in the summer from Crystal Palace. At the moment, with a quarter of an hour to go, you'd say Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's team are in pole position to maybe take the 3 points. The way the game's gone, and James is at the home of most good feet here for Manchester United. It's Daniel James here. He's got 2 or 3 waiting in the middle. James, oh, and he's been brought down. It's another penalty. Maitland-Niles, the offender this time. Yellow card. 2 penalties today for Manchester United. And Arsenal are going to bring on a substitute. Torreira's going to come on. Silly in the extreme from Ainsley Maitland-Niles. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's men have got another chance from a penalty. And will it be Pogba or will it be somebody else who's going to take it? It's going to be Pogba again. Second chance here. Chance for redemption. Paul Pogba from the spot against Bernd Leno. He's done it! Breakthrough for Manchester United. And Paul Pogba redeems himself big time. Just over 10 minutes to play at Old Trafford, and Paul Pogba, who sensationally put a penalty wide earlier on, has redeemed himself in the best possible way. Leno this time going the wrong way. He went the other side. It was a good decision, side of the right foot, and that was a brilliant penalty. Everything the first penalty wasn't. And Manchester United are in front with just over 10 minutes of the game to go. And remarkably, it's Paul Pogba's first goal this season. Well, Arsenal, who had a go, who haven't really been in it at all in the game, are now behind, and I think they deserved it to be behind. Now they're Pepe. They're trying to get round the corner. He can't thread the ball through. Here's Ozil. Aubameyang. Torreira can't get in there. McTominay from Manchester United. 5 minutes for Arsenal to save their skins here. But at the moment it's wave after wave of Manchester United attacking. Daniel James is virtually on track here. Into Rashford. Marcus Rashford. Oh, he's evaded his challenge. It's Rashford. Good block. David Luiz this time with the block. Otherwise, that could have been curtains for Arsenal. Good block, that. McTominay off. For Manchester United as we go into the last knock-ins. It's Pogba. Knocked away again. Pogba still here. Herrera across the face. Turned away. 4 added minutes. Arsenal need to get the ball at the other end, essentially, here. And Lacazette can't hold it up. Matic. Rashford. And the substitute Matic nearly laying one on the play for Marcus Rashford. Wonderful football here by Manchester United. We've played almost the 4 minutes. Leno urging the ball boy to give him the ball. We've played the 4 minutes. All eyes on Mr. Mariner, who blows for the end. And it was a tale of 2 Manchester United penalties, both by Paul Pogba. The first one was casually missed by Pogba, but this time he made no. But the second time round, when they got a second penalty, he got the winning penalty, and this time he was cool and he was more composed than the first time. His penalty after 79 minutes has decided into what really was a brilliant United performance. 1-0, they've beaten Arsenal. Welcome back to Old Trafford, where it wasn't a classic by any means, but Manchester United did the job and take the spoils home with them. So let's just check the results from this weekend's Premier League action. This was the last one of the lot. Sheffield United 0, Liverpool 5. Liverpool up to third with that one and stay third. Burnley doing okay this season. We feature them next weekend, actually, in the match against Everton. That's our main feature next weekend. We'll have a look at them next weekend. They got a creditable 1-1 draw at Villa Park yesterday. Aston Villa, of course, are the subject of our midweek match in the EFL Cup against Arsenal. You'll be able to see that with us as well. Bournemouth 0, Aston Villa 3, Chelsea 3, Brighton 0. So Chelsea keep their recovery going after that point at Liverpool last week. Crystal Palace 3, Norwich 1, so Palace back to winning ways. Tottenham 4, Southampton 0. Spurs now up to second A great win against Bayern Munich in the week. Now another 3 points against the Saints. And Wolves beating Watford by a goal to 0. Leicester City 1, Newcastle 1. And earlier, Everton 1, Manchester City 3. And then this evening, that late Paul Pogba goal giving Manchester United the spoils against Arsenal. Let's have a look at the league table then. After 7 games, they've all played 7 games at this point. So let's have a look at the table as things stand. Manchester City lead the table by a point from Tottenham. Then come Liverpool, a further point back. Level on points with Manchester United, but Liverpool have a better goal difference than Manchester United. Arsenal stay 5th. Everton is 6th place. We'll go to Burnley next week. That's our main match on ITV next weekend. We'll remind you of that at the end of the show. Chelsea up to 8th now. Wolves in 9th on the same amount of points as Burnley and Wolves, but in a very goal difference than both the sides. Then come Bournemouth, completed the top 10. Brighton are also on 10 points. West Ham 9. Southampton on 9. Aston Villa up to 8th. Newcastle on 6. Leicester 5. Still yet to win this season, Brendan Rodgers' side. Norwich have won, but are on 5 points at the moment. Leicester, in fact, are the draw specialists at the moment. They've drawn 5 of their 7 games so far. They've only lost 2, and they're at the wrong end of the table, weirdly. And then the bottom 3, Palace have 5, Watford have 4, and Sheffield United yet to get off the mark. So 2 teams at the moment yet to win this season. That's Leicester City and Chris Wilder's Sheffield United. Who knows what might happen there? But that's the way things are in the Premier League. Liverpool and Manchester United are certainly up there. It's very tight at the top and very tight as well at the bottom. And the football keeps on coming thick and fast here on ITV. We're back on Wednesday night, this time at Villa Park for some cup time football from the EFL Cup, the Carabao Cup. 3rd round, we could go to penalties, it could go all the way. One thing's for certain, it's got to be decided tonight on Wednesday night. We'll be live from 7:55 from Villa Park, Birmingham, for Aston Villa against Arsenal, an exclusive and a game and a cup tie that is exclusively to us here, only on ITV. And then the match returns a week today with a real clash, Northwest clash here. Our first visit to Turf Moor. The match live from Turf Moor. Burnley are going terrific guns under Sean Dyche at the moment in the top 7 against Everton, who are up there as well. 2 teams that are performing magnificently well in the top 10 face off at Turf Moor tomorrow. You'll be able to see that from 2:55 exclusively on ITV. Don't miss that. Well, tonight it was not a particularly good game, purely and simply because of the traffic congestion on the M62, which unsettled the players a little bit, which made for a lacklustre game, but it really livened up in the second half. Manchester United, well, it was a tale of 2 penalties. Pogba in the 66th minute went on his ambling slow run up and missed, but then in the 79th minute he has a second chance at a chance at redemption, and boy did he take it. Manchester United up to joint 3rd now on the same points as Liverpool in the top 4. Arsenal have missed the chance to go joint top, but Manchester United take the spoils and beat Arsenal by a goal to 0. We'll see you at Villa Park on Wednesday. Cheer for now. Good night.